The episode opens with the fam watching TV when a Citadel News bulletin comes on, talking about Slasher Hoots and all the killings that have been going on at the small, peaceful town of Humble Crest. Good morning, Citadel, and welcome to the Citadel Morning News. This just in, the infamous killer Slasher Hoots has struck once again at Camp Humble Crest. We now go to Rick C-130, who's on the scene. That's right, Rick. These killings have been getting more gruesome by the day. Is there anyone who can stop these monsters? Who will be the final girl? Only time will tell. It cuts back to the squad as they slowly look to Yumi.
What?
Just then, reporter Rick breaks the awkward silence. And we've just received word, now that the whole camp has been cleaned, mostly, and all the corpses, unfortunate victims have been removed from the campgrounds. We at Citadel Morning News are pleased to announce a reopening of Camp Humble Crest. As we speak, Ricks and their Mortys are already getting their spots for the exciting camping experience. Just look how excited these Mortys are. We see the Ricks signing the admittance list, and the Mortys are terrified, looking around. Some Mortys crying, and other Mortys reassuring them that it'll be okay. Just then, the squad see a Rick run up and sign names on the list before showing that he had put the names of the squad. They realize that Rick isn't in the living room, and Sim exhales. Well, I guess we're going camping, squad, he said, annoyed as Rick is celebrating in front of the camera. Yeah! Squad 8's going to Camp Humble Crest! Start the intro! This is a cold opening, first in the series! The squad enter Camp Humble Crest when they see a Hoot cruiser arrive. Hoots walked out, followed by Party Hoots, Chef Hoots, and some other Hoots. They walk up to the Ricks, and they're seen talking to them before handing the Hoots camp shirts. They're white with the words Hoot Counselor on them. Chef Hoots has Head Chef on the shirt. The Ricks then went to the squad and handed them similar shirts, but had a tan color and word camper. Okay guys, so all Ricks are counselors. He hands Rick a counselor's shirt when Sims and Fathers grabs a counselor's shirt. Thank you, I'll be taking those. He hands Father a shirt. Thanks, Sims. I ain't gonna be no camper. I'm an adult. Father said as Rick hands shirts to Mortys and the other squad members. Yeah, we're fully aware, Father. You don't need to remind us. Yumi looks around and sees the other campers and counselors have blue shirts on with the words Body Fodder below the Camp Humble Crest logo.
Hey, Griperick, why are the other campers' shirts blue and ours is tan?
Just then, Hoots walks up to them. Don't worry about that. Hey, Doof, wouldn't you rather have a nice, snazzy blue shirt instead? They held up a blue Camp Humble Crest shirt, half rolled up. When Doof examined it, Hoots tried not letting the rest of the shirt roll down, but Doof grabbed the shirt and revealed the rest, said, "Kill this one first." Oh wow, Hoots, really? Doof looked around to find Hoots had run off. Rick walked up to the squad. Alright, I got the keys. The boys will be in cabin 5A and the girls will be in cabin 5B. Kuzco protested. Hey, why can't I stay with the ladies? The squad gave him a look. I'm gonna choose to ignore that. Alright, squad, everyone get set up in your cabins and enjoy this vacation. But on the unlikely instance of Slasher Hoots returning like some 80s slasher, we'll be ready. But again, that's just on the extremely unlikely scenario and not in any way what's going to happen. We also want to assure Yumi that she isn't destined to be this final girl, even though there's a cabin right over there that is everything the final girl needs. She shouldn't feel like she has to fight the evil Slasher Hoots to save the ones that haven't been killed. Doof interrupts Sims. You mean like Kuzco dying first? Kuzco looked scared at Doof before Sim shushed him. Doof, that's not helping. But yes, in the unlikely instance where Slasher Hoots returns and kills Kuzco first, Yumi wouldn't feel obligated to become the final girl and save us. So let's get our stuff unpacked and enjoy our vacation. Kuzco still looks worried as everyone goes to their cabins to unpack. It's evening, and the squad are sitting around the campfire roasting marshmallows. Kuzco's still worried if Slasher Hoots will return. Kuzco, will you just enjoy yourself? It's a camping trip. You should have fun. Yeah, I mean, it's just a camp that had been through a horrific murder spree, then cleaned up, and here we are. Sim said as he blew out the fire on his marshmallow. Alright, Father, hand me some graham crackers and that square of chocolate. This mallow is ready. Sims looks over to Father and sees him eating a s'more. Father looks over his mouth full. What's that? Father finishes his s'more as Sim makes his s'more annoyed. Well, at least you're enjoying the trip. I just hope we can have a normal camping trip without anything crazy happening. I mean, it's been pretty calm so far, all things considered.
I agree. This camping trip has been fun, and there's no way that this Slasher Hoots or whatever is gonna ruin it.
Peridot says as Zim agrees, eating some s'mores. Hoots and some Hoot counselors join them. I'm glad you guys are having fun, but don't have too much fun, for who knows who will be the next victim of Slasher Hoots. The Hoots make ooh sounds as Kuzco gets scared.
Hoots, we've spent all day trying to calm Kuzco down, and I would really appreciate it if you and your little Hoot group didn't try to scare him with this Slasher Hoots bullshit.
Yumi said, calming Kuzco down again. Yeah, Yumi has a point. I mean, they just cleaned this place out yesterday, and besides, we all know they only strike once a month. We're gonna be just... Party Hoots tried reassuring Kuzco, but just then, they all heard a scream from the forest not too far from the campfire, as Party Hoots hugs his DJ Quack Quack plush, and Kuzco hugs his stuffed Wampy, as they sit together scared. Did anyone else hear that terror-filled scream? Or was that just a bird or something? Please just be a bird. The squad go to investigate as Yumi calls out in the forest.
Who's out there? Show yourself!
Yumi calls out. What's this? Could we be witnessing another victim of the dreaded Slasher Hoots? Hoots asked as Party Hoots and Kuzco tell Hoots to stop. Hoots, stop that! You said there wasn't any Slasher Hoots! You said it was gonna be a normal camping trip! Kuzco agrees. Yeah, you said there wasn't any Slasher Hoots. This was just you Hoots trying to scare us! And Party Hoots. Okay, first, I don't tell you because I keep telling you that you don't have to worry since you're a Hoot and Slasher Hoots don't go after other Hoots. But you seem to keep forgetting that. But more importantly, there is a Slasher Hoot, and he's right there! Run! Hoots yelled as Yumi ran in and reached in the bush as she lifted up a Hoots with a hockey mask and a fake machete as they were wearing a Hoots counselor shirt. She looked over to where Hoots was to find he had vanished. Hoots! It was you! Hoots bonked Yumi on the head with the machete as it made squeaking sound. No, 'tis I that's dreaded Slasher Hoots, and you are my next victim! Take this! Yeah! They keep bonking her with the fake machete before Yumi removed the mask, then Party Hoots gasped. Gasp! Hoots! You're Slasher Hoots? No! Oh, enough already. This was all just some sick prank. Now can we all go back to our cabins, and you Hoots can go back to your fancy condos you decided to bring here. I wish I had a condo I could stay in. Damn lucky owls. Sims puts his arm around Father. Father, we both have mansions. It's just a camping trip. Now come on, it's almost... Just then the lights go out, and Kuzco and Party Hoots scream. Jeez, calm down you two, it's just a power outage. It happens. Computer, turn on the lights. There was no response. Yeah, Rick, I'm pretty sure you don't have control of the lights. I think we have to find the fuse box. Father, you know what to do? Father looks at Sims. Oh, I know what to do. The question is, are you gonna ask nicely? Can you please light our way to the fuse box, Father, sweetie? Father holds up his hand and lights the area around them. See, now was that so? The scene around them was horrifying. There were bodies of the blue campers and counselors scattered around the campground as the squad stand stone silent.
You know what? I think I'm all camped out. Anyone else want to go home? Yeah, I think we should go home. Let's go home.
Holly said as she tried to run. Hey, don't worry, hun. We're safe as long as I'm here, Crocker said, puffing his chest out. And besides, I'm wearing a tan shirt. Just then, the sleeve of his shirt slowly turned blue. Bah! Never mind! I'm not the hero! I'm just a scared school teacher! I'm not challenging Slasher Hoots! The sleeve turned back to tan. Oh, thank goodness! Harley rolled her eyes at him.
My hero!
Harley said, annoyed. Just then, they hear something echo in the distance. Hooty hoo! They're all dead! And now I'm coming for you! Camp Humble Crest Massacre Part 2! The voice of Slasher Hoots cackled as Party Hoots jumped at Kuzco and they ran away to Cabin 5A like Shaggy and Scooby. Oh wow, cue the 60s Scooby-Doo song or whatever. The squad make their way to the cabin where Yumi stopped. Wait, I know what I must do. It's time to go to the final girl cabin to fulfill my destiny. The squad gasped. The legends were true. Yumi, the final girl, has finally come true. Hoots and the other Hoots go, ooh, ah, on a random couch as they eat popcorn. Party Hoots is sitting with them eating popcorn. Hey, what are you doing, Party? Party Hoots looks at Kuzco. Yes, sorry, Kuzco, but your Hootie is kind of taking the opportunity to, well, nope out of this. Sorry, good luck, they said, eating popcorn. Suddenly, they heard tapping on the window as Slasher Hoots can be seen. It's time for you to meet your doom, and you gathered in one place. Talk about stabbing fish in a barrel. Or cabin. Ah, who cares? It's all the same. Stabbing! Slasher Hoots flies through the window like a murderous angry bird and chases the squad. There's a Scooby-Doo-like montage as the squad runs for their lives, running through the different rooms and running through other side, accompanied by a 60s-style song sang by Hoots can be heard in the background. The squad met in the middle of the hallway as multiple Slasher Hoots appear out of the doors, chasing them back to the main lobby of the cabin. Just then, Yumi can be seen from outside the door.
Alright, bitches. It's final girl time.
They kick the door and it doesn't budge. Ow, ow, ow. Can someone get the door, please? She said, slightly annoyed. Oh yeah, I'll get that for you, Sim said, opening the door for her as she limps in. Thanks.
Alright, Slasher Hoots. Time to meet your maker,
she said, pointing a baseball bat at Slasher Hoots. The squad run out as Slasher Hoots grabs Kuzco and holds him hostage. Let go of Kuzco, you fiend! Slasher Hoots cackles. You will never stop me. I am the hooting wing of vengeance, the murder owl, the horror hootie, the... Kuzco took his chance to get out of Slasher Hoots' grip and run out of the cabin. Demon owl, demon owl, demon owl! Thanks for stabbing me, Yumi, he said, running out of the cabin. Slasher Hoots looked surprised, then annoyed. Oh well, if I can't get that annoying Emperor, I'll just take out the fabled final girl, which don't make much sense considering you're not even the final survivor here, but that don't matter. They hold up a bundle of dynamite. Because you'll be blown up with me! Slasher Hoots throws the dynamite at Yumi as she hits them back at Slasher Hoots. Ah, shit! The blast knocks Yumi back as the entire cabin is blown up as the screen cuts to black. When Yumi awakens, she's at the camp's medical cabin as the squad are waiting for her. Hey Yumi, it's good you're okay. We were worried there for a second. Don't worry, the Citadel and Parliament of Hoots cleaned everything up, and somehow the Hoots rebuild Cabin 5A in just a few hours. Not sure how it's even possible. But hey, them Hoots are something else! He took a drink from his flask as Yumi and the squad laugh. Just then, Yumi sees Hoots roasting marshmallows around the campfire, and she freezes when she sees one of the Hoots. They're charred up slightly, and one of their wings is in a sling. Their shirts has Slasher Hoots under the Camp Humble Crest logo as they look at Yumi, then waves as if nothing happened.
The fuck is that?
Yumi yelled, pointing at Slasher Hoots. Oh, that's Slasher Hoots. They're eating s'mores with us. Yumi stares at Hoots mad.
Or now you're just gonna casually eat s'mores like nothing happened? What about the freaking burners?
Yumi asked as Hoots waved their wing at her. Ah, they said they're sorry. And besides, we need to keep them around in case we want to make more Midnight Owl episodes. I just know it'll be big one day. In the meantime, they're not so bad. We're gonna roast some breakfast s'mores if you want to join us, Hoots said as they run out. Yumi looked annoyed but shrugged. Alright, I guess we can finally enjoy the camping trip now that Slasher Hoots has been defeated, Yumi said, getting out of bed and following the squad out to join the Hoots. You know, despite almost being killed by a crazy slasher movie owl, this camping trip was pretty fun, Kuzco said, hugging his Wampy as Party Hoots ran out to them with his DJ Quack Quack. Hey, you guys are okay! Hey Kuzco, come sit by me. I can tell we're gonna be the best of friends. Imagine us going on future adventures. Kuzco and Party Hoots adventures or something. Yumi pats Party Hoots on the head. I'm glad you two are enjoying your camping trip, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's focus on enjoying the camping trip first, Yumi said as everyone roasted marshmallows as the screen fades to black and the episode ends. In an after-credit scene, we see the League of Evil at a beach relaxing. You know, it's good to just relax and not worry about what Team Rick or Squad 8 or whatever are doing. You think they're having as much fun as we are? The others look at each other before all saying, nah. The League go back to relaxing in the sun as the screen fades to black.